we are going to just take a moment to take a look at who Mr. Nirmal Purja was. I'm going to go to the big wall over there to tell you a little bit more about him, because he's a man that we can't forget. The things that he's done, the achievements that he's been able to make, not just once but twice, thrice. Let's give you those details right away. Mr. Nirmal Purja was known as Nimsdai. He was a Nepal-born mountaineer and NBE. Let's put out some more information on that front about him. He served in the British Army's brigade of Gurkhas and later the Special Boat Service, which is the SPS. So, from the looks of it, mountaineering was not even on the cards earlier on. But in 2019, he climbed all 14 of the world's 8,000-meter peaks in just 6 months and 6 days. That's in itself a very big achievement, being able to climb all those 14 mountains. That shattered the previous record, which had taken nearly 8 years. Another detail about him, his feat was documented in the Netflix film 14 Peaks. Nothing is impossible. There is a whole Netflix documentary that has been made on him and what he's done. He also holds records for the fastest ascent of Everest, Lutos and Makulu, done in 48 hours. More on him, he achieved the first winter ascent of K2. We also have some more details on him. In October 2024, he completed all 14 8,000-meter mountains again, this time without supplementary and the supplemental oxygen as well. In late July 2026, he went missing along with 10 other climbers after an avalanche hit the broad peak in Pakistan. And that's, of course, the detail that we have for him. The rescue teams recovered several bodies while search efforts continued for the rest of the group, including Purja himself. And let's put out some more information on that front of how things progressed. But until then, I just wanted to soak up all the information that we have on him and what he's done. Those were some of the important details that we had on him, his achievements, what he's been able to achieve, how it all started and why it all matters. Colonel Vijay Singh continues to be with us on the broadcast. So I want to understand from you, because we had this conversation earlier as well. There were, when the rescue operations were taking place, there were multiple fundamental problems that we saw, including the Garmin satellite, the fact that the helicopters were not being able to be deployed, given the fact that it was late at night when information was surfaced about these mountaineers going missing. What, according to you, really went wrong as far as this rescue operation is concerned?
You see, rescue operations at that height and with these sort of peaks when degree of difficulty is very, very high, it's very, very, difficult to carry out rescue operations. Firstly, you see the weather conditions. I believe there's a very severe weather conditions. There are high winds blowing there. It's very difficult, and temperature is very low. Now, it is very difficult for the helicopters to go to that height and hover around and see. Height around, say, approximately 6,500 meters to 7,000 meters. At that height, helicopter cannot hover and see where the body could be or where the telltale signs could be. It's very, very difficult. Firstly, you're not very clear about the specific location because of the avalanches. You never know where the body has gone and has been drifted away. Secondly, what happens is when there is a delay in the information and starting the rescue operations, there will be problems to carry out and successfully carry out the rescue operations, because things have a lot of water is flown by that time. And, extreme altitude makes it even more difficult. You see, all those people who are going for rescue, they have to get acclimatized themselves also. Even if you're going on a chopper, still it is very difficult to, go at that height. It's very, very difficult. So that is why. And when the tracking data also fails at that height, the satellite pictures also are not very clear at that height and that extreme temperature. If you have, whiteout conditions and winds are blowing, it is very, very, very difficult to carry out these rescue operations. Even if you are a very, very hardcore mountaineer, very tough, and it's very difficult.